Welcome to this lesson on RNA processing in eukaryotic cells. Today, we'll explore two critical modifications that happen to messenger RNA before it can be used by the cell: the addition of a protective cap at one end and a special tail at the other end. These modifications are essential for the survival and function of messenger RNA molecules. In eukaryotic organisms, when DNA is first transcribed into RNA, the result is called pre-messenger RNA. This newly made RNA molecule is not yet ready to leave the nucleus. It must undergo two critical modifications first. A protective cap is added to the 5' end, and a poly-A tail is attached to the 3' end. Only after these modifications can the messenger RNA safely exit the nucleus and participate in protein synthesis. Let's start with the 5' cap. This cap is a modified guanine nucleotide, specifically called 7-methylguanosine, that gets attached to the very beginning of the pre-messenger RNA molecule. Think of it like a protective helmet for the RNA. This cap serves two main purposes. It protects the messenger RNA from being broken down by enzymes, and it helps ribosomes recognize and attach to the messenger RNA when translation begins. The 5' cap has two critical functions. First, it provides protection. Without this cap, enzymes called exonucleases would quickly degrade the messenger RNA from the 5' end, destroying it before it could be used. Second, the cap provides recognition. Ribosomes, the molecular machines that read messenger RNA and build proteins, use this cap as a landmark to find where they should bind and begin translation. Now let's look at the 3' end of the messenger RNA. After transcription, the pre-messenger RNA is cut at a specific location near its 3' end. Then, an enzyme adds a long string of approximately 200 adenine nucleotides. This chain of adenines is called the poly-A tail, with poly meaning many. This tail is like a protective shield at the back end of the messenger RNA. The poly-A tail performs several important jobs. First, it provides stability by protecting the messenger RNA from degradation by 3' exonucleases, which are enzymes that chew up RNA from the 3' end. Second, the poly-A tail facilitates nuclear export, helping the messenger RNA move from the nucleus to the cytoplasm. Finally, it enhances translation efficiency, making protein synthesis more effective once the messenger RNA reaches the ribosomes. Here's how the complete mature messenger RNA molecule is organized. At the 5' end, we have the cap structure we discussed. In the middle is the coding region, which contains the genetic instructions for building a specific protein. At the 3' end is the poly-A tail. This sandwich-like structure, with protective elements on both ends and the coding information in the middle, ensures the messenger RNA remains stable and functional throughout its lifetime in the cell. To summarize, both the 5' cap and the poly-A tail are absolutely essential for messenger RNA function in eukaryotic cells. These modifications protect the messenger RNA from degradation, facilitate its export from the nucleus, and enhance the efficiency of translation. Without these modifications, messenger RNA would be unstable and unable to effectively direct protein synthesis. This processing represents a key difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic gene expression.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.